There's one thing college basketball players and Survivor contestants have in common. They all want to make it to the Final Four.
Butch, Rob, Matt, and Jenna made it to that exclusive club, but ultimately the guys were no match for girl power, which means Jenna will soon walk away with $1 million. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
And that check presentation is coming up a little. We're going to drag this out 2-3 days. That's coming up a little bit later on
this
this
week.
week.
Did you see the udders? We're milking. Go ahead.
That's it. I want to ask you, because going into the show last night as part of the audience, none of us really had a clue as to what was going to happen. How important was it to you last night to win that first immunity challenge?
Both the immunity challenges I needed to win. The first immunity challenge, if I wouldn't have won that challenge, I would have been gone.
Out.
Out.
No question.
That's it. And it
How hard was it in that maze?
Oh, it took so long, and we're banging off things.
Matt had the lead, and you're hearing all this, because Jeff's like, Butch got none. Matt's got 3.
I know.
Hey, you're killing me, all right?
Sorry. Reminder.
It was a hard challenge, because we were so tired. It was raining so hard.
The
mud looked like it was
miserable.
How long did it take to complete?
God, what, like an hour?
Yeah, it was a very long time.
Wow.
Did you get splinters?
No.
Anyone?
No.
Splitters? No.
Not from that.
You get sore knuckles and
It's all
elbows.
wood, and you're feeling around.
Yeah, no. We banged off a bunch of stuff, though, and each other.
Yeah. We actually hit her a couple times.
On purpose, I think.
Yeah, on purpose to throw her game
Knocked me
off.
out.
Now, did you know when Jenna won that, Butch, did you know that you were toast? Did you know?
She said she was going to take you.
I thought she went. We had a little meeting, and she said, "Yeah, let's get rid of Rob." And I said, "I'm behind you 100%." I felt pretty good about it. And then, of course,
In
there's some
Survivor, that means nothing, Butch.
I know it means nothing on Survivor, but I felt pretty good about it, and I believed her and with her integrity. So, as it turned out, it didn't help me, but I did believe it for a while.
Here's the question. Why'd you burn down the camp?
I did burn down the camp. Everybody says I burned down the camp, but see, I wanted fire because, we really didn't like the caiman, the snakes, the bugs, the spiders, and other creatures that I'd never seen before crawling over us at night. So I always wanted to make sure we had firewood for safety reasons.
You did a good job at that.
Jeff Probst said it best about you, Rob. You were the best player who never won.
Well, I'm very flattered by that compliment.
What did you do wrong?
I don't know exactly what I did wrong. I think other than winning that other immunity challenge, the problem was I just didn't have anybody that wanted to go up against me at the end. And I really tried to sell myself to all these guys that, I'm really a jerk. I'd be really good to go up against at the end.
Okay,
but they saw through it.
Did you watch yourself and cringe at anything you did? Or were you watching yourself
The only
at
time
home?
I ever watched myself and cringe was when they kept showing me in the Speedo. That was the only time.
But what about in the final immunity challenge, when you were up there in this last gasp, this desperation, Jenna, I'll take
I said,
you
Jenna,
with me.
let's make a deal. I'll take you, and I would have honored
Matt's
it.
watching,
and she said, no, you know what? Not so much. No, I don't think so.
Would you have?
Of course I would. You can't lie You can't lie point blank in front of the jury. 24 hours before the final vote.
Matt, did you really throw that competition?
Yes.
I thought so, because you do yoga. I mean, you're like Phantom of the Opera. You speak so many languages. You win everything. He's like so skilled at everything. Does everything.
I threw that challenge because I hoped that one of the people would be voting for me on the jury, which wasn't the case.
No.
Do you regret?
Did you know
but that's what I was thinking.
I knew it. I knew right away.
Jenna, did you know?
Did you really?
Yes.
I thought he did.
That's why I didn't vote for it. Really? Yeah.
Do you regret throwing
I said there's
it now?
no way that Matthew could have fell off that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't. I probably should have hung on a little bit longer to make for a more convincing performance.
But how do you make the decision then which one to toss? Because we're sitting at home going, no. We thought your odds were much better.
No.
No, you didn't think so.
No,
Why?
because I felt like our jury, I mean, even though most of them were burned by Rob, you cannot overlook the fact that he played such a great game and was able to do all that without getting caught half the time.
All right, Matt, if you didn't throw it and you won it, who would you have taken to the final two?
That's a good question. I probably would have taken Jenna, and I probably would have lost again.
Yeah, according to that jury, yes, you are correct.
Right.
Well, we got lots more Survivor to talk about this morning. Thank you all.
Before we go, we have just one bit of business to take care of. Oh, that $1 million check thing. To present it to Jenna is Mark Burnett, the creator of Survivor, and the host of Survivor, Jeff Probst. Good morning and welcome back to the Final Four. All right, they don't call it the Benjamins anymore. It's all about the paper. So sign the paper over and let's see it.
It's signed.
I
signed it. I signed just now.
Can we just get a good shot of it?
Oh, absolutely.
Quick, how many zeros?
$1 million.
Just like
How
your
about it,
weekly
Jenna?
Well earned. Well earned.
Jenna, how do you plan on spending this money?
Get more on the way out of here. I'm gonna take it.
All right, Jenna, how are you going to spend it?
I have no idea. It's not even hitting me yet right now. It will next week, but not right now.
Okay, absorb it.
Yes.
Bank it away. Did you know early on that Jenna was going to be the winner, Mark?
You know, I'm the worst person ever at predicting. I predicted Richard Hatch will be the first person voted out of Survivor, so that shows you how much I know.
How about you, Jeff? Did you know?
I honestly didn't think Jenna would last that long. She was soft, and you know, I would have bet the house when I left the Amazon.
She's giving me a dirty look right now.
That
both of
Matthew
you.
had
You
it
didn't
won.
think I had it, didn't we?
I really didn't in the beginning, but you don't know Jenna until you get spend time with her.
You guys had quite a night because originally we were supposed to do the reunion show in Central Park, but what happened?
Well, the storms that are going all over the country started making their way here, and so what took pretty much really 2 weeks to put up at Central Park and get this whole beautiful set was torn down and restructured in about 8 hours. It was really an amazing thing to watch.
Well, everyone who put it together did a great job.
Yeah, they did.
But I want to ask the final four. No, I want to ask the final three, the three guys. Did the best player win the game? Matt?
Yes.
I'll say no.
Classic Rob moment. Why? Because you
I
were
didn't win.
classic Rob moment. Butch?
No, and I nothing against Jenna. Great job. Jenna came to me and said, I want to be voted out. So I could not vote for her when she says, I want to be voted out.
So who was the best player?
I thought Matt was.
Ooh.
Wow. 3 different answers.
Yes, really.
I thought Butch was.
All right, you have the immunity necklace.
Yes, this
and
is
it's going up for
burned.
auction.
Yes, the one that was burned, that you won the most times, and this will be on eBay today, and for auction. And I'm sure you know this, but all the funds go to the Elizabeth Glaser Pediatric AIDS Foundation. We've been doing that since Africa, and that's the original.
Wonderful. All
eBay
right,
today.
eBay. The money goes to a good cause.
Very good.
And real quick, we'll see you guys in
Where's the
Panama,
next one?
Right?
The next one is in Panama, the Pearl Islands of Panama, and the theme is piracy.
Oh, great.
You on the jet ski last night.
That was awesome.
So excellent.
How long did that take to get from the Amazon to New York?
It's a drive.
Congratulations, everybody.
Good job, everybody. Congratulations. And a beautiful $1 million winner.
Oh, thank you.
$1 million.
I know, I can't believe it.
How did you do it?
You know what? I think the key, when I went in, I said, I just want to be able to adapt, whether it's new tribes, new people, new immunity challenges. I felt like that really helped me.
And you watched all first 5
yes.
seasons.
I watched all of them.
Did it come in handy?
Yeah, you have a little rule book of things that you're not supposed to do. Granted, I did some things I wasn't supposed to do, like yell at people, but most of the time I tried to stick to the rules.
You were visibly shaken when they announced you as the sole survivor.
Yeah.
But did you think it was going to... what about the fact that it was such a slam dunk?
Oh, I had no idea it was going to turn out the way that it did. And the vote that obviously surprised me the most is Christie's.
Yeah,
I mean,
because you were the evil stepsister.
Yeah, I did. I thought she hated me.
So why do you think she turned around?
You know what? Christy puts all the facts together and, makes a decision based on what she wants. And I guess she just saw things differently.
What did Matt do wrong that you did right?
I have no idea because I felt like we both made mistakes at one point in time through the game. And I don't know. I guess the jury just felt that I was a better survivor than Matthew was. It's so hard for me to say.
You know, watching last night's show, it was so pivotal when you won that last immunity challenge.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask Matt later if he threw it on purpose. And when Rob tried to cut a side deal with you, you said no. Why?
No, well, because I knew that I was not going to beat Rob in the final 2. Because he, by far, was
You did the
best
math
player.
in your head.
I did. I figured I'd have to betray Matthew. And then Dina, Butch, and Christy would also vote for Rob, and that's 4 alone. So he would have beat me, definitely.
It had nothing to do with the trust factor, that you didn't trust him to take you.
No.
And even if he did take you, you're like, I don't want to be up against you.
No, I did not want to be up against Rob.
Now that you're the $1 million winner, do you still feel that way? Because you were surprised you got Christy's vote. You were surprised you got a lot of votes. Do you still think you could not have beaten Rob? Did you
I still think I could. Well, I think last night, Jeff said would have changed people's votes, and Dina said, yeah, probably. So I think, yes, I know he would have won. Because when it comes down to it, whether you stab people in the back or not, he played such a good game. And you can't overlook that.